Hello. How are we doing today? Triflan, thanks so much for keeping guys for Rogue updated. Such a big help. I'm struggling so bad at starting out my first Grim Dark build is very helpful. You're the best. I am working on a space combat guide. That was actually what I was doing last stream, was getting some notes together for that. And now that you mention it, I actually remembered that's what I was doing. So if I bring up my notepad here. Here we go. Yeah, so we'll probably want to finish that. I was obviously... So I started the stream, and I went to Danrock to start respecking some things, but then I realised that I shouldn't respec without the cameras rolling, because if I do that, people might be like, oh, yeah, why's the build change? So yeah, I've been playing around with updating some things on the spreadsheet. So yes, I was like, oh, yeah, bear, do the actual respec on live. The reason was I just wanted to move some skills around, because, yeah... But we've got some new confirmation about what's coming in the DLC and some extra stuff, and I've been finding out tidbits in the background which aren't as easily accessible. Nothing secret, but it's all out there. I've just been stalking the head community manager and seeing what he's been posting on different parts of Reddit, so I've been collecting information for that. Yeah, once we got some more people in, we'll go over that. So what I'm going to quickly do is, let's see, how can I pop out the chat so that way I can also level up at the same time? Ooh, I know what I can do. I can make this smaller so I can follow this but also see chat at the same time. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let me make my little spreadsheet smaller. I really need a third one so I can level up and talk at the same time. I haven't even gone enough for space fights, so I'm still at football. Cool. So 2 months, the game is going to update, so the game is going to change from football, but for now, you're fine. Yeah, for now, you're fine. But, yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day today. Some people are very excited about the companion, like me. I'm very excited for the new companion, me. Some people are disappointed, and I'm definitely open to discuss that, because obviously there's a lot going on. Obviously, some people are disappointed about the companion, but I think I'm less disappointed because I'm a lot more familiar with the Mechanicum than some people might be who are just playing Rogue Trader. An Apothecary build would be interesting, but they need to give us hold actions first so we can make healing a possibility. Warrant of Rage Fire. Yeah, because I don't know if everyone follows the post updates that I do on YouTube, but one of them was basically some people complained that my Heinrich's final build, whilst being the strongest companion, looked lame. And this is like, why doesn't he use power armor? Because power armor looks cool. And I was like, you know what? That's the only argument I need. Power armor does look cool. So I actually reworked Heinrich's entire build just to make him look a little cool. Yes, unfortunately, that is exactly how my mind works. I was like, you know what? They're right. He could look cooler. I'm swapping over my main character to Law Imperium and Awareness because the team that I'm going to be using at the moment just isn't covering those skills. Honestly, yeah, tactical knowledge, not the best. Not really been using much of that, but I do want to do plasma stuff. So we are getting inadvertent plasma buffs and operative buffs coming in the next update. I'm going to try my hardest to get the area weapon and burst weapon bug fixed for operative. Evening. We could done without another tech priest. No, see, I completely disagree. I think another tech priest is the best possible option they can go with. And I'll explain some behind the scenes stuff, like from the development side. And obviously we can discuss story stuff for why I think that's the best. Apothecary is basically a medic. It's normally an apothecary from the Space Marines is one of their medics. But no, I actually think it is a really good choice. So a lot of people didn't like it. But we like I said, I did want to go with that when we've got a little more people in, so we don't have to have the well, we could have the same discussion multiple times. Like I said, I'm not here to convince people, but I will say that you don't need to be that disappointed, because I actually think a lot of the interactions are going to be really fun. Yeah, ballistics calculation, because I do be moving a lot. Awareness. Perfect spot's obviously a really good one here. External power block. Oh, praise him, sorry. I'm neutral about the companion. So here's the good thing about the companion. Tech Priest as an origin is getting reworked, so it's going to be both for Operative and Officer, because the new companion's an Officer. But they're also reworking Forge World to make it work more with the augments. So there is more stuff that they are doing with that. And what's external power module? Ablight? Well, the external power block, there we go. Sniper expertise. Perception. Plasma bank. So yes, I will keep leveling up, and then, like I said, we will come to that conversation why I think having another tech priest is actually good. Why some people might be like, oh no, but I would like to say no, oh yes. Especially for anyone who's played Mechanicus, the actual game, you'll probably be in the same camp of me. You're like, awesome, because you know what's probably coming with this DLC. Whereas, obviously, people who haven't played that, and they're just like, oh, it's going to be the same. It's like saying Abelard and Argenta are the same character because they're both Imperial worlders. They are very, very different approaches to the same sort of thing, because obviously the Mechanicum in itself is a huge faction. They're not entirely the same. Hunter's Ambush. Call the Bold, yes. Flay the Bold, yes. And let's get some more Lore Imperium for a little bit. I was also changing Cassia just because I wanted to get one of her other skills on there, because I didn't take Lore Warp. I don't need to change Cassia at all. I just caused myself some time. A little question. My Argenta was melting everything with her bolter in my second run, contrary to what I remember. Is it because the way her zeal works, because increasing little by little every shot? Tenets of Retribution is what that will be. It just basically channels her willpower into damage on every bullet. It makes it much stronger. See, I look forward to the interactions because fuck it. Let's start the tech priest thing. So we don't have Eargun's bio yet, so we don't know if he's part of the Dark Mechanicum. So we will assume he isn't, but he might be. We'll assume he isn't because we don't know, and I don't want to start getting people's hopes up like they're like, Dark Mechanica. For anyone who doesn't know what the heretics are, they're people that obsess with all machines, and they are very happy to use heretic machinery, which is why they're called heretics, because they believe all technology is the will of the Messiah. They are correct, however, because obviously the Void Dragon that they worship is a Necron, though not everyone agrees that they're worshipping the Void Dragon, but blah, 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 blah. Well, that's a complete different story we can get lost in. However, what this does mean, even if you don't start as a heretic, the DLC is about Trazyn, and it's about Trazyn's vaults, it's about Necron tech. The new mechanic that they're adding is based around augmentation. Now, Pascal, or Armanat, as he was as part of the Armanat Collective, previously created the Tech Blight, and the reason they split, and what created the entire plot of the game, was Pascal as Armanat helped create the Tech Blight for Theodora and for the Inquisition, so they could steal the Necron technology and the Yoke. And they created the capture device because they were planning to capture a shard of the Void Dragon. Now, during this led to a massive debate on the Armanat Collective, which was, should we be creating technology like this, which could be used to destroy us, or should we be using this technology, like destroy it so it can't be used on us, or should we be using this to hunt down other heretics? And that's what the big debate came. Now, Armanat then took his ship and hid it in the Processional of the Damned, so maybe we get a third tech priest in DLC 4, because that's what that's based on. Hid his ship there, split his collective, because they couldn't determine if they should use their thing to wipe out the schism within the Mechanicus. Eargun, even if he isn't a heretic to begin with, chances are, because you're going after Necron tombs, Necron technologies, he's going to end up going down the path of a heretic, and the way that DLC companions have worked with the fact that we can change their alignment means that there's a good chance we're going to be able to push him down the heretic route. Now, if we bring back Armanat, who wanted to wipe out all the heretics, didn't know if he should. And then we have Eogun, who wants the heretic, who's then going to be very interested in this shard of the Void Dragon. They're going to be in direct conflict. So even though they're two of the same origin, they're going to be vastly different approaches, because obviously Pascal was an explorator, so he's going to be that. And if this is a manipulous heretic, they're going to have very opposing opinions on a lot of things. And I think that's going to create some very cool back and forth between them. So I'm very happy for this. And the reason that I'm also happy is the fact that this is a companion that won't just be passive. So a lot of people said, well, why can't we get a Fulgrim clone when we go into these vaults? And I was like, well, we're probably the first Act 2. We're probably not going to the vaults. It's going to be the story that's driving us towards there. And it won't be till Act 4 that we go into any of the tomb stuff. I could be wrong. But I don't think they're going to have Necrons popping up until Act 4. It seems a little bit weird to have that in Act 2. It's just too much of a power creep too early on. Which means that any companion that we could find in the vaults wouldn't be till Act 4. And no one wants an Act 4 companion. There was a massive like meltdown over Solomon coming mid-Act 2, let alone if a companion came Act 4. So I think that a companion like that wouldn't fit. But there's also the fact that they've confirmed that this companion will either join in Act 1 or early Act 2, because they're saying he's a 1-cell unit, because for the early game, 2x2 cells units aren't designed for the game, which means that it's going to be Act 2, because Act 1 is the only area that Ulfar can't go to, so that part's not designed for him, where he can go to every side world in Act 2. So that means we should have Eogun either before Footfall or at Footfall. That he will be able to have a driving factor in the entire story. His personal quest in DLC 2 that starts in Act 2, he's going to be involved in that. After Act 3, he's obviously going to be very interested in what the Drukhari are up to. Into Act 4, he's then going to be very interested in what the Inquisition and Armanet Collective are up to. And in Act 5, he's going to want the Shard of the Void Dragon and the other Necron tech. So he's always going to be an active participant in the story. A random tower would never be anything other than an onlooker. Say you found a tower frozen in Act 2, and we're not even talking about how complicated that would be to add the game, because they'd have to design entire new models, entire new weapons, entire new armors, and then they'd have to spread that for the entire base game so the companion can actually be playable. Ignoring the fact that they're not adding a new archetype, so it would just be another boring soldier, another boring operative, or whatever. Wouldn't fit very well. They wouldn't have any impact on the story, and it would just be boring. It would just be boring. Whereas a potential, because obviously we don't even know what sect of the tech priest he's from, or the Mechanicus, or like I said, even if he is a heretic or not. Yeah, it's going to be way more interesting. And the thing is, they're going to have two entirely different personas. And the fact that you'll be able to push them around, there's a good chance he won't just be another dogmatic companion or another, like, icon class. Like, someone else said that, why couldn't we get a Krieg? Or even, like, Tau Sympathize? And I was like, oh, a guardsman iconoclast that uses Xeno's weapons, that's an officer. We have Jay. Jay's already in the party. What are you talking about? Whereas an officer tech priest is going to play completely different to Jay and Cassia. So mechanically it fits better. Story-wise it fits better. And we're going to get all sorts of goodies because of it. Because the augmentation system isn't... I don't think it's just going to add human stuff. I think we're going to find Necron tech that we can then have dilemmas about using Necron tech. And I think Eogun being mandatory on those missions means that that's where we're going to get that option. And I prefer having Eogun as a member of a party rather than an escort quest to do that stuff if he has to be there. So that's kind of where my thoughts are on it, and why, like I said, I'm not disappointed to see it. Like, I'm very excited to see it. And yeah, if you've played obviously Mechanicus, you can understand there's a lot of difference in there. They're not just one boring single unit. Like, you could have 5 tech priests, they could be 5 different people. Like, diversity doesn't mean they come from different backgrounds, it means diversity of thought. And I think that you're going to see a big diversity of thought between Pascal, Armanat, and Eogun. I think it's going to be 3 wildly different takes, and obviously you'll be able to tip which direction they go. I just hope they're clever with their writing with it. I just want Operative and or Assassin rework to make it good. So they're reworking Forge World to interact with the augmentation system. I don't think it will be a big one. I think it'll be small. They're reworking Tech Priest to be able to work for Operative and Officer. So there is that. And they're slightly changing Operative. They're not buffing Operative, but apparently exploits will work on extra turns, which means the stocks for Bounty Hunter Operative are about to go through the roof, because extra turn means extra turn. So share the spoils will spread exploits. So whilst it's not going to be a buff that fixes it, it's definitely going to be very useful. As for Eagle, I think he's going to be usable on every single build. I am excited to build everything for him that is an Eagle Overseer. I think he's going to be very good with with Servo Skull Overseer. I think he's going to be very good with Vanguard if they improve the Reject the Flesh system. That means he could have really high armor. I think he's going to be very good as a Master Tactician, because arc rifles will spread, and he looks like he's going to be an arc rifle having like heresy tech in you. And you can also rip it out. That whole scene might get reworked, because obviously we might find the augment in Pascal when we find him in that scene. So the way the augmentation system is going to work is it's going to be an entirely new stat page. So yeah, we do have that to look forward to. And yeah, you can choose what kind of buff or debuff you get in that session. Okay, so let me just quickly scroll back through chat. I was on a big rant there. Love game, honestly disappointed by the companion. Like I said, I can understand why some people are, but from a narrative and a mechanic standpoint, I'm very excited. Like, yes, an Orc would have been cool, but Orc doesn't fit the Necron DLC. It just doesn't fit. It doesn't. Whereas DLC 4, the Processional of the Damned, which is going to be about the ship graveyard, I think Orcs would be perfect there. I still don't think we're getting Orcs, though. I don't think they're going to add a whole faction, because they're developing both DLCs at the same time. I think it's too much work. If anything, I think we'll get a new Eldar Psyker companion, and DLC 4 will focus on enhancing the Drukhari and the Eldar stuff, kind of like how DLC 3 is enhancing the augmentation and the Mechanicus stuff. Like, I think that's the direction that it's going to go. Not guaranteed, but that's kind of where my educated guess is on that. Yeah, Apothecary could have done better without... No, like I said, yeah, I think Tech Priest good. Especially because it's going to get changed a bit. There is no player Tech Priest coming, though, unfortunately. So yeah, Medicare, Praise the Messiah. Look forward to the band between... Yeah, I think Eogun and Pascal are going to have some hilarious dialogue. Yeah, Argenta, hello. Hello to you, Joan. I'm so hyped for Mechanicus 2. Yep, me too. No, yeah, this DLC, Mechanicus 2, then Dawn of War 4, it's just... all Mechanicus content. Time for an entire party of Tech Priests. Yeah, if DLC 4 also adds a Tech Priest, because we're going to Armanat ship, that will be, I can see people being upset. At that point, I'm like, well, I can't defend a third Tech Priest. Oh, but this one's a warrior. Warrior Tech Priest? Do you know how good that is as an Arc Militant? Best. There might be other reworks, some other things coming, but I can't talk about it yet. There is something else I'm aware of, but it's not official information. It's gossip at the moment. But the second it changes from gossip to information, I will update you. Yeah, there is potential. There is a potential rework coming, but it's still in the gossip phase. So I just hope that sometime in the future we'll get a bigger ship from the start. That is not going to happen. It's tied to the RP, because obviously we've got a Satan shard living on the ship. But maybe we'll get some other cool stuff to it. It would be cool if we could enhance the ship more. Untouchable Companion would have been interesting. Well, some people, obviously we don't know what the antagonist DLC 4 is going to be. Like I said, I think it's going to be Eldar focused, but maybe the enemies could be something like Enslavers or something cool like that. What does the Forge rework mean for Forge Flare? Yeah, I'm going to have to, obviously, every single build on my spreadsheet is going to change DLC 3. So I'm actually going to have to create a separate DLC spreadsheet. So, because I don't want to have to rework all the base builds that aren't going to, because if you don't have DLC, then you can't use them. And obviously, some people don't want to buy DLC because they're like, Tech Priest. So rather than, screw over the people that don't buy in, I'm going to create a new spreadsheet exclusively for DLC 3. So that way there's no overlap. And I'm thinking of both parties. Fort Void Dragon was a Satan shard. I'm probably wrong. Well, the final boss is a shard of the Void Dragon. So, yeah, there's more than one. Trapped in Mars by the Emperor. Yeah. There's another shard of the Void Dragon in there. Give me infos of the Messiah. Yeah, we're all on Messiah follows now. Do you have information about Nurse Bus Audio and infos about how implants work? Implants is going to be an entirely new stat page. And I don't exactly know how it works, if it's just going to be stats or abilities or a mixture of both. We'll have to see. I haven't seen anything yet. Yeah, a manipulus is a specific buffer that enhances like weaponry and machinery. And you got to remember, all technology in 40k has a machine spirit in it. So chances are he will have some like unique origin buffs to allied weapons. I think for DLC 3, I might have a no Cassie and no J run and just have Pascal and Eogun. Yeah, diversity of thought. How dare they? There's even a small possibility of getting a large ship. No. I just, again, still don't think so. Another tech priest, but we'll still purchase it for Hellcat support. I still think it'll be good. No talk of any noble rework yet, unfortunately. Still don't. Yeah, so Pascal had debuff defenses. Yep. Good morning. How you doing, little ghoul? Finished my second run yesterday. Still have many long game mechanic questions. You know, I actually re-listened to the voice dialogue for the first time in a long while, and I definitely learned a lot of stuff that I'd just completely forgotten. Like the fact that Heinrichs is just the main character, because when you meet him, he's like, "You will join me, Rogue Trader, under threat of torture. You are now my party." And I'm like, oh shit, I thought I recruited him. No, he commandeers me. And then essentially he's just watching you after that point. Like the whole Act 1 is happening because of Heinrichs is in the system. Found spreadsheet guides immensely helpful. Thanks, that. Nope, glad to hear. Although hope they fixed their game after Act 4 Eurolet started to appear as a companion choosing menu despite being dead for 2 acts. I will mention that. Between I submitted 65 outstanding bug reports and in the code of why they're still there, and some people from the Russian community also found like 100 dialogue issues and sort of quest flow issues, and that's all been reported to Alcat. We did that about a month to 2 months ago, so hopefully they're all going to be fixed in the next DLC. When I have access to like some early patch notes, I can get a little bit more excited, but it's probably going to be a while before I'll be able to share any of that. What's wrong with Officer Tech Priest? Nothing. It's great. Love it. Can't wait to make 5 new builds for it. Are you expecting power creep implants? Yes. Yes, I am. Implants is probably going to make this run of Rogue Trader the easiest it has ever been. I don't even think we're really going to need to care about builds for for a while, because they're not doing the difficulty adjustment or patch until later. So I think it's going to be the easiest run. No new class, but new character is coming. Smells like fate, excess cycles to me. Time for another run, I guess. If the rumor I've heard is correct, DLC 3, you're probably going to want to do a Heretic 5 run. If the rumor's true, I'll be able to confirm that later when we have more official stuff on it. If they bust Pascal is getting buffs. Like, he's going to get buffed accidentally. Because obviously exploit's going to work next turn. Operative buff. The fact that if they fix the area and burst weapon exploit, Pascal buff. The fact that implants is just going to be a buff anyway. Pascal buffs. Forge Weld is getting buffed. Hopefully Pascal can get his Forge Weld bonus, because this motherfucker doesn't have a Forge Weld bonus. He doesn't have his Home Weld bonus. He literally, he doesn't have one. I've been bitching and moaning about this for a while. He doesn't have his Forge for a purpose. He just straight up doesn't have one. Any of them would be a buff. Like, any of them would be a buff. But yeah, he currently doesn't have one. So when they rework Forge World, hopefully it will apply to him. Is every part of your inventory already adds new stats, abilities and stuff? I'm not sure what they bring to the table. Same, but more. Just sounds like the Euroclip Flesh was not interesting. Yeah, so yeah, lots of stuff coming there. So Pascal. I moved just one of his talents around based on... I found out there's another bug. I'll talk about it when I pick the talent. We found another bug talent, basically. And I've been testing it off stream, and yes. And it's a direct buff for Pascal. Again. Pascal just doesn't stop getting buffed. Tech use. Tides of Excellence. External power block. At some point I'm going to have to start using that mod that automatically levels up based on my spreadsheet like some other people use, because yeah, it would save me a lot of time. Perfect spot, plasma bank. Also, I hope this doesn't get nerfed in the next DLC. This is the one thing that's scaring me, is they might nerf one of Pascal's best abilities, and the only reason he's actually good at the moment. So, the bug that we found is on overcharge protocols. So, overcharge protocols says here, every time Pascal uses a plasma or melter weapon, his damage with these weapons is increased by 5+ intelligence bonus stacks. If Pascal does not shoot for 1 round, he loses all stacks. So yeah, this bugged. So it says interacts. So when you shoot, you get a stack. When you reload, you get a stack. With the new buffs, Pascal gets a 0 AP plasma reload. So you shoot, reload, 20% buff. It stacks on kill. Every kill you get with your plasma rifle also does this. So you do an AoE burst, kill 3 enemies. You get 10% for the shot, 10% for the reload, and then the 30% for those 3 enemies. That's a 50% boost from just firing your fucking gun once. Yeah, this bugged. I hope this doesn't get, like, accidentally nerfed with the Tech Priest rework. It's yeah. So claim the bounty. We can take Hunting Surge, Ballistic Skill, Safety Training first. Because, yeah, that's why I've changed his build to take that earlier. Now that I've realized it's a bug, there is no reason to delay that, and you kind of want that for Aurora. Ballistic Skill, Hunting Surge, Hunter's Ambush, there we go. Then Call the Bold, Play the Bold, and take cues. Eye Blind. They think they'll add another Space Marine companion. No, there's no way. There's no way. I don't see them doing it. It's they are already very difficult about gearing Pascal as it is. So I don't see them doing that. They're not Pascal, sorry, Ufa. But hopefully there'll be good gear for Ulfar in this next DLC. Because they didn't really give Ulfar any gear in the last 2 DLCs. Like, he gets very little. It's actually only from the base game that he actually gets anything. So yeah, if Ulfar doesn't have gear in this DLC, I'm going to be very scared. Let's get Hymns of Hatred. But yeah, like I said, I can understand why some people aren't happy with the companion, but I'm very happy. Very happy. Honestly, I've been calling it for ages. I thought it was going to be a biologist, to be fair, because I knew the only thing that fitted from a lore perspective was a tech priest. Like, it was pretty obvious it had to be a tech priest. Because, yeah, it wasn't ever going to be a Xenos companion, because it was never on the table, because they would have needed to... they would have had to add an entire enemy faction, and why would they add an enemy faction in a DLC focused on the Necrons? It doesn't make any sense. Like, yes, would have been cool. I want orcs. I want orcs in the game, but I don't think we'll ever see them. Unless, like, somehow they get, like, an orc explicit DLC in the future, it's not going to happen. Sewer of Distress. Pyromancy. And with the rework that I've done for Horace's build, we do set ourselves on fire much sooner. Midi-Q. Cool. What armor does he have at the moment? He is currently using that. Who is using the better agility armor? Currently on Argenta. We don't have anything else for her just yet. Okay. Once we get some better agility armor, we can start taking Heinrichs out for fun. Though, he is pretty usable right now. I could just go get his other force sword. Yeah. Well, that's the point. Who is using the data loom, if anyone? Oh, I've not picked up the data loom. That's why. Interesting. I thought I already had the data loom. Guess not. Alright, already, yeah, Roxar's are OP. And we are finally all ready and retouched up. And, okay. Ready to play the game, in fact. They could go for more gear by removing some restrictions on weapons. Yeah, that could be doable. Ulfar's main issue is he has no rate of fire gear. They just need to give him some rate of fire, and then he'll be able to not outperform Argenta, but he'll at least be able to keep up. Okay. Let's move on. They might add orcs in their new game. See, one of the main threats in the actual Cronus Expanse is orcs. That's kind of why it always bugged me that there aren't orcs in game. Because orc pirates are very common. That's why I was kind of hoping the Procession of the Dam would, like, expand warp routes, so you would actually have, like, lots of, yeah, lots of dealings with orcs. This gives us some good navy rep. Replenishing frag grenades isn't bad. What does Zealot do? Mid-range macro cannons. Ooh. I don't know which one I want. I could sell those, but last time I didn't even really use them. Gets 5 minutes. Bloody Underhive leave is good. Ah, but I didn't get Filth for the Expanse, so it's not even on the table. Let's do that one. Because oh yeah, they moved what you got from that. Let's get some heretic points. Okay, where were we quest-wise? Oh, we can do the Absolution in Blood. We did need to go back to the throne room. Wait, you don't know. You don't have to go to the planets. No. You can do it all from the menu. There's lots of little things like that aren't obvious. I would like at least one, since Rogue Trader has more deals with potential Dark Heresy due to Cronus Expanse. Yeah, it is annoying. There is a lot that they really could do, but they're just not currently planning on it. Yeah, like I'd like to see orcs, because orcs again is my favorite faction to fight. Always has been. But we don't know what the enemy's going to be. Some people have said that it sounds very warp based. So it could be something like the Enslavers, it could be just more demons. Like, even if they just enhance demons and Aldari in the next DLC, I'd be very happy for that. Because if we think that they're only going to enhance what's already in game, then that makes sense. To expand the amount of demons that we fight, and to enhance the existing Eldar stuff. Can you check your messages? Yep. Let me see what you sent. Do you want soup pasta with the chicken soup or rice? Thank you, sweetie. My lovely lady in chat asking me what I wanted for dinner. How cute. Alright, so Dark on us. What do we want? Witch Collector. I think it's Witch Collector. Rogue Trade's Pie Game Fellowship, but when using... Yep. Witch Collector. Absolutely fantastic. And... Oh, I've already done Shield of the Emperor. It's Kazbalika's auction that I needed. Cool. I really hope to make Pascal more melee orientated. That is something I have said to the devs. Like, we've got an operative and a Yeah, we have an operative and a officer coming. Neither of them ever have a reason to swing their axe. Like, come on, give me a reason to use the axe. Orc Space Elves. Well, the only reason I say that they'll probably do Eldar is because they're already in game. Orcs, they'd have to create entirely new models and animations, and I really feel like they're not going to do that at this stage in development. Not Pirate, Heretical Inquisitor, blank. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff they could do there. So comment on one of YouTube videos that Warhammer license requires purchasing the rights for each faction separately. Not sure if that's true. That could be true. That would explain a lot, but I have no idea. That would definitely explain some things. Listen to the proposal. Ask why they're looking for it. Share the information you have on Burning Worlds. Share the information. Share the information. Share the information. Saboteur's gloves. What do they do? Ah, 15 to demolitions for Jakari only. Ah! Biz. That's terrible. That's fucking terrible. What hot trash. Are all your builds on the spreadsheets updated to the latest patch? Yes. Yes, they are. Have been for a while. I don't really want to go around this. And we need to go back to Dargonos. Takes Pathfinder orcs. Maybe. But I think orcs are a little bit bigger in this. What's on the jungle world here? I don't know who's in my party. Oh, I can actually change my party on my own ship. I can just go to the shrine. Yeah, I don't know who I'm using at the moment. I wonder if they have discounts. Buying the licensed Elder and Jakari comes 50% cheaper. Yeah, they're both Elder. Okay. So, let's see. Wisdom and Law. I'm covering Imperium and Awareness, which is then going to overlap. But she's got Demolitions. Yep, we bring in some melee there. Jay covers everything. Pascal can come in. I would like to swap out Jay for Heinrichs, but I'll keep Jay just so I can make the next set of checks. Because I don't know what the checks on that Space Sleeper is. What companions and builds would you use your party for a Blade Dancer, Gish, Rogue Trader? Well, when we say Gish, we just mean pure melee, right? Because that's the strongest Gish build, because Psycho Staffs count as melee. But this same would work. Like, yeah, you could switch out my character who's an operative, and it would not impact the skill coverage at all to move over to that. The team I've got could carry any Rogue Trader, and no matter what you do, it would enhance the playstyle of the team. I hope the Horus Harry's come soon. What? Have you found a way to make the end game not boring? I stopped bringing officers and using... No, the game just gets too easy by then. I got nothing. It's just too easy. I'm hoping DLC 3 enhances Act 3. They said they're not going to expand it, but enhancing it would be nice. Yeah, this looks fine. What do you think of the limited point system you can use to retry checks in the game? It would be nice if you could make a few reattempts, like, because obviously you got the insight thing that you can do in Baldur's Gate. I like that, because some of the skill checks in this, it just feels bullshit when you're just like, 95% success, click fail. What? It's like, that's like, come on, I couldn't have done better if I tried. Psycho only run. Yeah, Psychos are obviously brokenly OP. But like I said, DLC form, it'd be interesting if that's the DLC that expands Psycho Schools a little bit. It's not like it needs it. They're crazy strong. Did I miss any chats? They only own the rights to 50 possible archetypes in the Warhammer universe, but choose pink. No, I did a big rant on why having another tech priest was definitely the right choice. Especially with the way it reworks with the story. DLC 4 is going to be the one where if you want something else, is going to be the better place to do it. Because the Procession of the Damned could literally be anything. There are so few options that actually work with a Necron enhancement DLC that also does augmentation. Like, a lot of things I've seen people say is, I'm mad, I wanted something else. And it's like, well, what else did you want? Not this. Well, if you have anything, what would you want? I want, and then they describe an idea that sounds exactly like another companion. I was like, that's more of a clone than what you said. Like, one guy was like, I want a human traitor that uses Tau weapons, that's it. And I was like, so you want Jay? Because that's just Jay. Jay was a guardsman traitor that uses Aldari weapons. That it's the same. It's the same concept. It's though. Then you could be like, oh no, but they have a unique overseer where they use drones from the town. It's like, so an eagle overseer build that has guns, a gun drone, I guess, or a shield drone, which is servo skull. It's the same but reskinned. It's alright, let's check, see what we've got to sell. Yeah, there's a lot of things that people, it just feels like they didn't think the whole idea through, you know? They're like, I want other things, but they don't know what other thing they want. Oh, unsanctioned only run. My party just constantly exploding every 10 seconds. Groovy. Hello. Unstable power shield generator, shield on each side. Yep, increase, that's nice. Bombers. You know, I've never liked bombers. Oh. That smells way better than the other thing you gave me. That is definitely meat, isn't it? Yes. Thank you, sweetie. Tau player detected. Oh god, yeah, no, Tau suck. I hate Tau. But that's my own personal thing. Well, actually, I did say I wanted to give Heinrichs better light armor, didn't I? But that's the exact same. Same but better. He doesn't use toughness for anything, actually. It is better here. But he doesn't get the agility. Oh, actually, Argenta. Bear with me, lady. I'm going to borrow this here because Heinrichs can better use this. So this was the look that he previously had before power armor. So people were like, ugh. But we will aim to fix that. Oh, wow. His helmet is weird. Have I not got anything new for here yet? Where's Jay? What are you using? You're using... Yeah, armor's fine. Heinrichs, is there no other options we've got for you yet? I mean... Oh, no. Yeah, the cooler look. Oh god, the little things that make me happy in life. Genius Ogren Companion count 4. See, Ogren we're getting in the next game. They are doing a 4th DLC. But yeah, within 3 months, actually, we might actually have another one. I want the game just like this, but based on the starties, so you can choose which... Oh, yeah, no, another, Deathwing game would be really sweet. You said I could use your party setup if I'm using Revan the Pyromancer. Would Heinrichs dual wield be better than Abelard? They normally cover different skills, but Heinrichs would essentially be a worse version of yourself. Plus 20%? Cool, it looks meta. It's an RPG looks always better. So, Pascal. Ah, you have metronome if you're not moving. AP device if also not moving is fine. I'm just using basic pirate chainmail on him. Carouse. We don't really need the bonus to bleeding, do we? Well, it's not like he needs the carouse either. Yeah. Still want that. That is useful, so I'll keep that there. Plus sentence. No, I like the agility. Agility helps. That still helps, though she does want an upgrade. Sorry, got getting lost in gear updates. Ah, and also ship. So 9, 5, that's 4. Shields. Do we have the best shield? Oh wait, no, that's not shields. Shields. So blast is genuinely the best one that you can kind of get. So maintenance flagship hull integrity increased by 10. Enhances the installed power shield generator. Shield strength on each side flagship increased by 20%. So if we have 90 shields, 20% of that is 18 more, but it can be doubled. So that's not bad. That's just hull by 10. So no, I think that will probably be smart. What guns are we using at the moment? So we're using long range macro cannons firing 3 shots, long range. Oh, wait. Plasma macro cannons, yes. So plasma is also on here. No, I think having the plasma is probably the smart option for now. Because range just matters. Range is really important. So we got the Sun Hammer, which is obviously a direct upgrade, and we've got the 519 warheads. Do we have anything better? We want warheads. 4, 519. Short burning. So this is probably that, but better. Okay. Posts. Already upgraded. Need to use that. Already upgraded. Double chainsaw. Why I didn't come up with this idea. It's pretty good. Heinrichs would totally be in the Matrix. Oh yeah. Look smacking seeing Heinrichs. Yes, he does. Just he has his own set of hair though. So yeah, he doesn't need to worry about that. Space Combat Guide is what we are also working on. So I need to remember where I was in these things. I was making notes of it. So we just done Trinitos. So I believe the next one is Kiva Gamma. So that's where we're going to go next. So Kiva Gamma is going to be next on our list. I'm just quickly stopping by Dargonis to do Cassia's questline. Amsac you're drinking. Yes. Alright, let's also progress a little bit here. Ah, cool. It's just raw XP. Oh, a shuriken catapult. See, these don't really have upgrades either. That's why it'd be nice to have those. Alright, Xeno artifacts and fuel. Yeah, did everything we could. Also, before we leave, let's make sure that we don't have any bugged cargo. We do have bugged cargo. In there you go. That's why we check. But yes, we're going to go Kiva Gamma next to do that space combat. Fuck the ancient bunker. Hotbed of Xeno Heresy. Oh, we can do this space combat whilst we're here, I guess. Or have we already done the space combat, but I just didn't do the boarding? Okay, no. So we'd already done the space combat. I just haven't done the station. Yeah, this buy's fine. By the way, Heinrichs, yes, he can cover Abelard, but you just need to take Athletics and Carouse on him instead of... well, actually, no. Athletics and Medicae instead of Xenos.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust. Cast your eye there.
Nothing's impossible for
Could you remind me if Crudatch destroyed or whatever happens to them? I've lost track. So Crudatch, obviously being Uralit's little thing. What do they call it? Their little homeworld hive ship things. Yeah, that got destroyed by Pascal. It was the Tech Blight. Which is also, yeah, it was stuff they were doing that. My first game I played on Grim Dark and got up to Kiva Gamma without a problem until I encountered the fleet. yeah, that's why we're doing the spaceship battle. Spaceship battles will fuck you. Yeah, Craft World, that's the word I was looking for. But yeah, it got blown up by Pascal. Alright, this should be quite an easy encounter based on the team I have. Yeah, the only ones that are normally a problem are these sorts of ones, but they're not terribly strong. Oh, they have bombs. Huh, killed these guys so quickly, I didn't even realise. I don't really have that many long-range companions, do I? Actually, Cassie, you can go up here. Jency, you can go here. Victor here. Jay is my tanky lady. But we don't want to put her somewhere where she's going to get messed up too bad. Her armor is pretty huge, and I still don't have her actual proper armor upgrade yet. Alright, Alright, but let's keep her safe. We'll drop that there. We want to get, is it our backline? I think it's backline. Let me double check my ability here, just so I don't forget what my talents do. Fire at will is backline, yes. So, this will give them all some nice buffs. And if they do happen to move up, I will buff this area.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Who do I want to clear this encounter? Some of these guys are pretty weak. If I give Abelard the buffs, he might just be able to solo this. Right, let's move these guys in.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
No, he's not gonna one hit him. Alright, it's still fine. We can still do something with that. Oh, I say that, and then he does exactly one hit them.
At your beck and...
Okay, well, he's up there, and he is ready to counterattack, so there is that. Let's move you next to this one so he can't escape. Lean. Debuff these guys. What does mod do? Playing modded game at the moment as your iconic commissar build with the bodyguards mod and fleet mod as my backup. Super fun play. Nice. Adds basic AI guides. That's cool. Something.
On it.
Alright. So we want someone we can kill for the sake of getting AP, as well as some higher targets. So you will just be free AP. And then we want to mark some higher tier targets. What else we got here?
Who if not me?
Oh, first shot, almost free. but we will go for claim the bounty just because
I'll see to it.
gives us AP.
It's as good as done.
Then let's go in and Rami. So we're going to claim on him,
On it.
turn that into some AP. Probably could have used some surefire plan actually.
I'll see to it personally.
Missed. It's fine.
Let's get to it.
Do you wonder if Owlcat studies your streams and nerfs accordingly? No, I normally discuss stuff with them. I'm considered an outlier, so I don't think they give a crap about what I do until I like really break stuff.
Let's make it quick.
Like sometimes I'll release a video and I know it gets put in the Owlcat group chat for discussions with the devs, but not always. All right.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Ooh.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Good.
Doubt is for the weak.
3 kills. Not enough for wildfire. It's okay. We'll save that for next time. Oh, she should. Yes, we have focus incense, so that should be stacking now. Nice. Alright, Pascal. Anyone you think you can one-shot for some free AP? Now, they're all quite chunky, aren't they? Except for you. Oh, actually, you're a little less chunky. Oh, this is arc rifle build. Oh, I see. I forgot I was doing that. Well, let's get some Tides of Excellence. Let's miss instead. Oh my god, just didn't kill anyone. Alright, fair.
Just a minor setback. At your back. I took care of this one.
Nice shotgun. Okay. Well, that prisoner, if we charge him, we can turn it into another charge. Yep, easy peasy. Then... kind of don't like that this guy's coming up. I can't get to him to do anything about it yet.
A tactically sound approach. Victory is imminent. It will be done. Target well struck.
Wait, that knocks him down. Then I can wildfire, but I don't think I'll be able to hit them.
Follow my lead. Grey hair, sure hair.
Then, Jay. Perfect. We can
Am I
buff up
getting paid for
Argento.
this? I can do that with the right incentive. Tell me, and it is done.
Okay.
You've got a problem? I've got a price.
Oh no, can't see him. That's annoying.
Rejoice in battle. Faith with
I hold all the cards.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I will bathe this battle in righteous fury.
Good damage. Let's get some more movement. If I go here, I think I can hit most of them. Yes.
I'll do it.
Argento things.
I am the Tempest. Doubt is for the weak.
Then we can wildfire these guys.
Faith with
It's just so much damage. Oh,
As the Emperor.
I just realized we had friends here.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. In thy
Then
might I
we
stand,
can get a bunch
and
of single
thy
shots.
reproach is a prayer. I will
Like,
not
Argenta's so good. There are people who genuinely think Argenta is a weak character, and it is insanity. Like, look at this shit. Like, there's nothing even left on screen for her to shoot. She has more attacks, and there's nothing left to shoot. Everything's dead. Did more damage to Abelard. Probably. Although he's got, like, 205 health at the moment. He's fine. Look at all that temp HP. Genuinely broken. Oh, I could actually take a dark light shot here as well. Where do I need to stand to try and hit both of these guys? There.
A moving target lives longer.
I should have a lot of points here.
Don't get too cocky. Am I getting game never across a
Oh, I
valley?
dodged a lot of them. Only one of them hit. Did some damage though. Alright, back to Cassio. At this point, I can do that over here for
If you
Abelard.
insist, Lord
This
Captain.
guy's knocked down, so I am going to reload.
Target well. I took care of this
Nice.
If I may, isn't this a job for the serfs? Try to die with grace, at least.
Very nice. And then we can give this
In
to
the
Abelard.
name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
My place is at the fore. At your beck and call. One view at a time.
Nope, sorry, Jay.
Who did that?
It will be done. An exit.
Very nice.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. At your beck and call. It will be. I took care of this one.
Cool. Everyone dead. That was the only damage your party suffered. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. By level 23, we're really at the point where nothing even comes close to hitting me. That's... yeah. Like, at this point, the game difficulty's over. I'm not going to see any more challenge. That's unfortunately the nature of how strong buffing is, and especially with items that then stack. Is this an upgrade for Abelard? Which does more? 55% armor, so yep, that's already better. 2 deflection against area attacks. Don't really care about that. But yeah, 7 fellowship something. But I don't need to care about that. But yeah, the extra armor, straight buff. They did all damage there, including your own characters. Yet, yeah, they don't get to do damage. That's... I do the damaging. I do
I
damage.
always have a backup plan.
Cool. And we got the little damage helm for Argenta. She gets a little BDSM mask for a couple of chapters. No, the Sisters of Battle aren't weird. Why would you ask? Don't know if I have another officer. The guys compete with Cassie and Jay. So, yeah, the new officer, I'm hoping to take Cassie and Jay out of the party, and I'm going to do a run with without them. That's my plan. Are people complaining too much about Pathfinder difficulty that Alcott overtuned it? Yes, they did. The entire plan was to aim it to be a little bit more casual. Like, I'm pretty sure that everyone's aware that they overcorrected. Did I miss anything in chat? How's Plasma Operative? It's okay. It's okay. I'd be interested to see if it changes in the next one. But it's like, it doesn't do anywhere near as much as what the rest of the party is actually doing, as you can see. This is what I mean when I say Operative doesn't keep up, because you can use it, sure. But they're not operating in the same league, really. Let's grab familiar kit back. So never stop shooting will proc more. Like, yeah, a lot of my opinions, I don't think some things are unusable, but there's definitely levels to it. Dual weapon specialist. Because you definitely can't do any of what I just did with Argenta and Abelard there with this guy. Have I already got dual weapon specialist? Is it melee weapon specialist I want then? Is that an error that I've made somewhere? I've already got melee weapon specialist. I'm looking at the wrong build. Here we go. It's get off me. So now Abelard will have more knockdown, which is also nice. Idra, even though I have no intention of using her whatsoever. Perception and fire within. Honestly, the fact that Idra can't pass perils is the pure reason I don't use her, because the rest of the party can just cleanly carry like that. And oh my god, I didn't even realize, but Argenta's build wasn't fully online, and now it is, because now she has overpower to increase her damage. Just a straight up 18% damage increase, just right there. So she was doing 18% less damage than she could, but probably more than that, actually, because when you actually use those powers, we can get Blood Augury, which is enemies sent by navigators suffer extra damage and it stacks, or you can even take Veil of Protection, which I think is just a one-off 10%. Yes, it's just a one-off 10% armor increase there. So I don't play defensively, so I don't really need that. Pascal. Level 24, intelligence and scanner. Yep. Yeah, so a lot of this stuff is going to get reworked. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they do with it. Heinrichs. Oh, level 24. Yep. More agility, Psychoterminus. Yeah, he's got a lot of PR at the moment. GA. Fellowship and base skill. Logic. So soon she will start to outscale Pascal. She might already be doing it. Let's have a look. So his logic is 80, hers is 91. Yep, her tech use is 116, his is 100. She's got commerce and coercion at plus 100, law and pyramid at 168. Yeah, she's now outscaled Pascal on covering just about everything. Even her Lord Xenos is 104. So yeah, just the Fellowship character covers all the int skills instead of the actual int companions. Yearlit. Perception and deadly accuracy. So deadly accuracy is one that you can get rid of because it's kind of ass. Because deadly accuracy I thought would be really good, but it's just a base bonus. So what could we take instead? What might be good instead? When do we take... We do take Grenadier later, so I don't really need it now. He's already got Lad's Weapon Expert. Doesn't need any of this stuff. There's a problem. Like, there's nothing else even worth taking. Like, even this stuff is kind of crap. Like, her actual ability is kind of poop. Like, none of this stuff really helps her. Well, I guess we could take chaining agility just to... It's plus 5 to initiative, but even them, she don't really need it. But I might as well offer it on the build. Car training. It's there's not much to offer her really there. What's her helm? Oh, actually, we can give her the ballistic one that I just picked up as well, can't we? Because yeah, ballistic skill is plus 10 to hit chance, and so that's actually more than the plus 8 that tactical goggles offers. So yeah, that's more hit and crit chance than the other one. Because excess hit chance, crit chance. Skill Monkey is definitely doing that. More armor than Abelard. Yes, easily. And she doesn't even have her main armor yet. Jay is ideal for a Vanguard, as well as a Master Tactician. Not so much Grand Strategist, but she's not bad as a Grand Strategist. The only reason I don't go Grand Strategist is she doesn't have Air of Authority, but you could make her Grand Strategist, and she would also be good at that. So yeah, she's just always good. Kibella, level 24, agility and Drukhari weapon efficiency. Ah. Oh, here we go. Alright. Kibella. I think we have one Drukhari sword so far. Yes, Venom Blade. Meh. And we'll put on the other ones as soon as we get it. Argenta. Yeah, let's give you the shotgun upgrade. The nullifying shotgun, if I remember correctly, has bugs where it doesn't quite work properly with dual wielding them. Which is why I don't. What my messages? Nope. Okay. Good stuff. Yes, that's what I was doing. I was going back to the main planet up here to get points. And then I will probably warp jump over to, is there anything I've got to give the Void Station? Actually, I can give them fuel now. And see if I can get the Mechanicus Respirator. You don't use shields. No, there's no reason. All they do is give +2 to deflection, and with fleet combat training, Abelard doesn't want to use a shield. He wants to use a secondary offhand. Cool. I don't have anything to give them yet. I need to get the stuff for that. Yeah, shields. Shields got basically moved out of the meta by fleet combat training on Navy officer. Yeah, it got overshadowed by just not being worthwhile to use anymore. Oh. Nice. Drusian stuff. Oh, my security is too low. Alright, so we'll quickly do this stuff for Cassia and then head over to the next space combat. Sealed Abelard in the last update, like a 30k breach and marine. Yeah, see, he was good for like a single update, and then 1.5 dropped, and then it was like, oh, this is just infinitely worse than having 2 melee again. Or a melee and a shotgun. Beep. I put on Heinrichs in pair with a 4-sword just to block occasionally. See, I use Shearing Strikes, so the reason I use Shearing Strikes is what it does is he'll hit with the main one, and then he'll hit with the offhand. I put Veil Render in the offhand, which increases Veil Degradation on crit, and it will then increase the next damage of it. So if you're going through loads of enemies with Shearing Strikes, you'll actually do quite a bit of damage to them that way. Yes, you can lie to Kalkazar and still get the Black Signet Ring. Just lie for your teeth and you'll still get it. Kalkazar's not a heretic, technically. He's a radical. He uses Xenos text to improve human. It's not heresy when the Inquisition does it, you see. That's actually the official take on that as well. Calzone car. Sorry, I was eating bread as I said it. Xavier will also do. But yes, his belief is whatever it takes. You've got Puritan and Radical. Puritan are very dogmatic, whereas Radical, they've got shades of grey. They'll work with Xenos, they'll sanction Psychers, they'll sanction Xenos, and they'll use Xenotech. So yes, he's a very, very radical Inquisitor, that's for sure. Oh. Ah. I was made soup, but where I wasn't paying attention to it, my rice ate all my soup. Mm-hmm. We give them money, we get free insight. Rogue Trader, on behalf of Half or Celio, we would like to express our immense satisfaction in this meeting and our gratitude for the warm welcome. Please let us know there are still lords in the Crown Expanse who observe etiquette and traditions of hospitality. Woo! It's blessed to note that... Oh, yes. Basically, they want Cassia. So we're encouraging Cassia to think for herself in this run. House Celio is deeply grateful to Rogue Traeger for the destruction of the saboteurs. Yep, I did that. We're willing to reciprocate such magnitude gesture. We trust that the treaty of friendship and alliance is underpinned by the transfer of several artifacts of exceeding rarity or size. Now come, child. No, this is mine. Let her know that I'd be honoured if she would say, "Hello, sir. How are you doing on this wonderful Sunday playing Warhammer 40k? Well, you're playing in game something of the Justice mechanics. So I got voted to play a Plasma Operative, which I've got into Bounty Hunter, which should be getting buffed in the next DLC. And yeah, just playing around with some different party options, getting ready for next DLC. But we had big debate at the start of the stream about people who aren't happy with the new Mechanicus companion, and me, who is very happy with the new Mechanicus companion. Because from a story and a mechanics perspective, he adds way more than anything else I could have thought of. Oh yeah, at this point, I think Cassio is strong enough to just blast things. Let's see how much damage I can do here.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
This will probably stun a lot of them. Yeah, this is why I tell people on Unfair she's not as much of a nuke. She's still good though. Still good. Well, took out all that cover. Argenta.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Though, if I'd brought Argenta over, she would have definitely buffed her more. Alright, it's Litany of Hatred this.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith with the is a prayer.
Just evaporated some of them. Just everything that general direction dead. On that note, have we got any backline?
That is foolishness.
I can't see where she is. That would have to do.
Onward!
Again paused.
Don't frighten me.
Oh, stun grenade most of my party. That's not fun. I, however, am all the way back here.
Let's make some opportunities.
Can I potentially kill anything? Let's find out. Apparently, I don't have line of sight on the one I do want to blast. Let's boost up the damage of this.
Bonnet.
Not bad. And
I'll see to it personally.
what's my hit chance? 10% if I want to go up there. So I'm going to take this shot down here. Oh, refunded, refunded. That's what we like to see.
It's as good as done.
The rest of my party got stunned by their navigator. They stunned us back. they stole us my
I will
strategy.
do my duty.
Right.
Victory is imminent.
Well, Abelard, however, can, if he kills things on charge, reset his
Worse
charge.
battles than this in my time.
So I should be able to chain a couple of kills here.
Indeed. One fewer target.
Yep. Though we're at the part where I'm probably not going to kill these ones. Yes, but it's still a lot.
At your back, grey hair.
Yep. And I'll stand next to their navigator, and then blip, knocks them down, so they lose their ability to mind blast us again. This is why we take Get Off Me, because it's a fantastic stunning tool. Is this build on spreadsheet? Yeah, they're all in there. These are all my common builds that I use. And Cassia, whom didn't buff Abelard, can now buff Abelard. And so keep in mind, Abelard did all of that without buffs.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And now that this friendo is on the floor,
I will do my duty.
should be able to kill her quite easily. Weird.
Victory is imminent. At your... I took care of this one.
Yep. And then Finest Hour
I'll paint your death in colors.
can throw on all these wonderful abilities.
It will be done.
Probably going to charge from this angle so I don't accidentally shoot my allies.
To dust. Grey hair.
Easy game. Easy wins. I'm going to have a mouthful of rice and chicken whilst we're doing this a little bit. Oh, there's a body here. Unironically, this is playing on unfair difficulty as well. Like, the game is quite easy. That's why we're trying to get a new
Always
official
keep your
difficulty
eye on the
increase.
price.
Yep, you will get a trial. Why not? Let's do trials. Falsilio, I swear to tell the road trade nothing but the truth. May the god Emperor be my witness. Oh, they don't like her. All due respect, Falsilio has hardly covered itself in glory this Father's Day. That is true. What do you have to say? I think the best way to increase difficulty is to play without Argenta and Cassia. Well, that is the plan for DLC 3. Funny enough, Heinrichs and Abelard probably battlefield clear better than Argenta does, but Argenta does do way more early game damage. The priest upgrade is way too strong. They do need to tone it down. I don't know what you wish to learn, but I'll start from the beginning. Blah, blah, blah. So they're talking about the Trisphone. So they created an artifact which gave their navigators immense power, and it's based on Xeno heresy. Yeah, long no vanished indeed. Hello, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, pass the Atlas on to a successor before fleeing the house. A newborn child. We could not surrender the throne to the tyrant's creature. The Tisiphone, is that how you say that? Was cunning and treacherous, blah, blah, blah. So they've been trying to murder Cassia because she has the power of, like, Xeno's heresy in her. Yeah, they're all paranoid that they're going after them. Tell me more about the Renegades. They are men who seek to destroy the centuries-old traditions of our great house. Carefully, yeah. Basically, we're using Xeno's technology to make our mutants stronger, and they don't like that. They don't like that at all. Tisiphone. Special gift from the, yep. If I may speak, semi-dirty colours have poured from the mouths of those present. I feel covered in filth from head to toe. I, as the future Novator, I want to bleach them, purify them, let them go. Heed me, I am the one to blame for what happened today, and I accept full responsibility for the actions of my house. Oh no. Who do you think you are? Will you start killing those who have displeased you as the... How do we say this? Tisiphone did before you? Here's child, the burden's too heavy for you to shoulder alone. You are not yet ready. I implore you to sell this conflict after the rogue trader a 100 years contract with House Orcelio, committing us to charting the shortest and safest routes for the Von Valancius prospect. I like that. Let's do that. Yeah, they don't like what I'm doing. DLC for the party of new tech priest Pascal, you and Idra. So all operative party. Oh god. I definitely think I'm gonna go Eogun and Pascal for sure. I'll definitely have those two in. I'll try to drop Cassia and Jay. I might even do a no Grand Strategist run. Grand Strategist is genuinely the secret to making this game too easy. Tis if any. You're really destroying the yeah. Oh no, that's gonna be up to Cassia. I always give her the choice. I don't give a shit. I genuinely don't care. I just let Cassia decide. You can make her meek and subservient to you, and then just tell her what you want to do, and then she'll do it. But no, I'm not about that life. Not on this one. I'm playing an iconoclast / heretic. Though when I go full dogmatic, maybe I'm the kind of dogmatic who lets Xeno heresy be sanctioned. Oh, I meant your pronunciation.
I admit I was
Hey, someone else said tis if only is how you say it. If you think the pronunciation's wrong, you tell me how you spell Russian to English.
You will hear no objection. I would never reveal.
Tis if any. Tis if any. What the fuck?
You have come to my aid more than once already.
There's some streams I'll see 6 different ways people say how to pronounce stuff, and they never line up with each other.
It helps our navigators chart.
I remember when I was explaining to people that you spell that you say it Kyrusian, and people were like, "No, Chirusian or Tibian." I was like, "No, it's Kyrusian." Like, I know that one.
The renegades in the palace were choked by ashen ghosts of despair when we met. But my atlas is much more powerful. I didn't. Thank you for listening.
Cool. The right pronunciation is French. Ah, that'll be why I can't do it, because there's a blood hatred between me, the English, and the French, so I just naturally can't say their words. What did we increase? Oh wow, we got a ton of Mechanica stuff to sell. You know, I just sold them a bunch of stuff without thinking about what I wanted to buy, and then realized that was pointless. We'll maximize everything anyway. To be fair, it's from TX and yeah. Text-to-speech when? Okay, so let's have a look at our insight. If we got that 15 bonus insight, which I can't remember if I did the right options for, I can chart a course straight to where I want to go. I did not. But I will go this way across. So there is a very nasty space combat here that I only want to do once I have the all hands on deck ultimate, which is that one. So I do want to avoid that for a moment, but I will go over to Kiva Gamma. Flogston, why not? It's funny because obviously a lot of the pronunciations are different and the translations are slightly different from like Russian to English and vice versa. It's like it's dogmatic in English, but it's like dogmatiste or if you come from the Russian side. So yeah, I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, oh, they're different. Nope, 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 nope. We want to come from the north side, or we don't want to go there at all. Dogmatic priest warrior to lean into the full dogmaticness. Yeah, priest is pretty fun. It's not the best on warrior, but also mostly because the melee is better suited for going into executioner. But if you go executioner priest, then yeah, it's bloody strong. I think I got the thing for Janus. Yep. Right, so what do we need here? Kazbalika mission. So yeah, we need to start getting the Kazbalika stuff up. We're starting to get the injections from here. So yeah, we're going to need to start trading stuff Kazbalika. Now, there is a ship, I think it's here, that you can get the Hotshot Las pistol. And I want to make sure we get... So yeah, it's this one. I'm going to make a quick save so I can find out the correct path to get it. Because I've been fucking it up the last few runs, and I'm not sure what I meant to pick. But, as we have new people in chat now, because obviously I started some of my ramblings around 18, now we have 72. Hello. How are we all doing today? Examine the rings. But yes, for anyone who is on the YouTube side of things, if you want to go back to the start of the stream, you will be able to see my little rant on why I think the Mechanicus Companion is probably one of the best options they could have given us. And if you disagree, that's absolutely fine. Nice, so yeah, let's find out what the Hotshot Lads pistol choices are here. Save. Send out the orders prepared troops for boarding. Yep. So, tech use. Alright, we'll do the tech use. To the scouting units waiting attention. Who are heading to the bridge. I think we go to the bridge. Some of his willpower to not succumb to fear. Yep. Conversely, that he will be severely... Lord Captain of the vessel to be removed from command to demand his final report. Show of leniency. Okay, new orders. Watch the recording. This areas that want more search. On the memory of the captain. Fire upon the vessel. What did we get? Didn't get shit. Okay. So that was not the correct path to get the Hotshot Las pistol. Let's try that again. I don't get why people are obsessed with Xeno's companions. The Imperial factions are so varied. It's because they don't know that. They just don't know that. They're tourists in 40k, but they're fans of the RPG. They just don't know the lore. They don't know how vast the actual different branches of the Imperium are. Alright, so so crew decks or service bay. Let's try crew decks. It wasn't the bridge. Venture deeper into the ship. Power grid. Resist the illusion. Failed. Yep. Nope, also not that. How the fuck do you get this pistol then? I've got it before. Why am I getting it wrong? What does high willpower do for your character if you don't take the psycho powers that rely on willpower? As you can see, it's these checks. And all offensive psycho powers use willpower. Right. So, yep. So let's go to the service bay. Layout. Yep. Yep. Yeah, see, willpower check. Though it's going for Cassia here. Full fallen scouts. Okay, what did I get this time? Ah, hotshot las pistol. Okay, there it is. So it's service decks. You have to go to the service decks. Groovy. We now know it's the service decks. I'm going to put that in my notes. Okay, so that's where you get the second hotshot las pistol for. Worth checking. So I now know my future runs. When I come back through here, I have to go to the service deck to get the hotshot las pistol, and we're level 25. Yeah, no, it'd been bugging me for a while because I used to get that every run, and then I just stopped getting it, and I couldn't remember. I couldn't work out what I was doing wrong. Heightened concentration, fantastic buff here because whenever we score critical hits, we start to get armor penetration. Abelard. So the faux hammer build. What are we picking up here? Level 25 flash fire, fantastic buff. Going to be making attacks easier. Then Idara. Level 25, right of calibration, even though I'm not going to use her anyway. Argenta, level 25, also flash fire. Really good level for Argenta as well, because it's going to make her blast much easier. Cassia, ebb and flow. I forget, which one does ebb and flow? Oh, the additional action points of perception. Yes. Pascal, again, heightened concentration. He'll get a little bit more from that. By level 25, Pascal can be an absolute menace on the battlefield. So Master of Torture for Heinrichs. Jay is going to get Hidden Advantage, which is going to start boosting up her stuff. Yep. Uralit, also heightened concentration, because everyone's a bounty hunter, because assassins suck. And Kibella, you grab level 25, also Master Torture. So yeah, by level 25, the party is more than just online. About level 22 is probably when, even if you're not using any crazy weapon tactics, that you kind of just fuck the game. I was curious because your white mage build specs willpower, but only psych powers are buff powers, which don't need willpower. But the staffs themselves still do damage, so you will still use the staffs even on that build. Yeah, we are in the processes of charting our way over here. The class translations or something. They very much different from what you're expecting. Yeah, the archetypes sound very different, I'm guessing. Staffs use willpower. Yes, the damaging powers on them. So if you have a look at even on here, it will use, on their lightning powers here, willpower bonus. It's one of those things where there's nothing else really worth taking. I don't even remember what this one is. As interact on one of the ocean planets. Right, this one is I have to crack into a safe. I will do that on the way back. White Mage Justice Mechanic. Get some more insight. Pretty soon. Actually, I would say from now, I don't even need to travel on yellow. Like, you could start from level 25 just traveling on orange routes. And that way just, like, really farming EXP and grinding your levels up. Because you can easily get to level 40 in Act 2. I just don't see any reason to do it. And so all of my builds have been planned out to do all the side content and all the main content, but not to touch any of the grinding elements. So that's what my build's been optimized for. So if you grind in any way, shape or form, like doing warp routes on red and orange, you'll be so overpowered that nothing will touch you. I very much could do this. What's annoying is I know for a fact that the first one is going to be the bedroom encounter. So if I do this, I'll probably get the bedroom encounter. The Lord Captain has given his... Yep, retired to his chambers for some of it. It's almost like I know this game. Yay, Demonette encounter. The unique one-off encounters always happen in the same order every run. Oh, that was way too much chicken on that plate. Well, that spoon. Oh.
Is there money to be made?
Actually, what else I got? Can't use the Crimson Haze yet. Could start using the Scorcher. Ah, I don't have enough Heretic points. What do you think about the Servo Skull Swarm abilities? I found signals underwhelming. Yeah, I think the Servo Skull is incredibly underwhelming.
Give me strength.
Am I going first? I am. Might as well just get in cover. Oh, apparently I don't see you. That's annoying. At least they fixed the wall bug.
Don't let your guard down.
Okay, well, let's get some armor. So that's only going to be useful. Wow, my armor's really low.
Who, if not me? On it. I'll see to it personally. It's as good as done.
Oh, you didn't die. Fuck. Let's try that again.
Who, if not another enemy down? On it. I'll make it happen. I'll see.
Cool. Then let's back up a little bit.
I'll do what it takes.
Demonette's why I have to really worry about pushing.
I can't stop. Emperor, protect me. I'll do what it takes.
Ah, Abelard. Let's go. 44% chance. I can see these guys as
It's
well.
as good as done.
Oh, I just realised never stop shooting's procced.
I'll make it happen.
Let's blast some fucks. I can only see these ones.
Never stood a chance.
but it'll do. We reload so we can take extra attacks. We shoot. We scan. We increase. We shoot. We get AP. We can shoot again. One less demonette. Get plasmid. And here comes our boy Abelard. We can probably chain a few of these as well. Oh, no. I scuffed it.
Victory is imminent.
Well, if that's the case.
Indeed. I took care of this one.
We kind of don't want them all
My
running
place
off.
is at the fore.
The demon's probably going to suck.
I can handle this. Mines exist
Pain and
Ow.
duty go hand in
Uh-oh, it's on us. We have a shotgun to get that off us, though. Did order any leather-clad lobster ladies? True. Ah, Agenta, yes. Okay.
It will be done. I will do my duty. At your beck, reduced to dust.
Bloody things. Alright, we are going to want to get out of the way of Argenta's burst fire.
I'll do it.
Now, she's not going to hit Abelard there, which is good. Now, the hope is wildfire.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, they dodge?
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, apparently she can't hit. Oh no, we don't want to blast Abelard though. How do we do this without blasting Abelard? I wonders.
Faith without deed eradicated.
Like that, and then we run and
I'll do
gun.
it. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, back over here. So, I have Foe Hammer and Plasma Pistol. So Foe Hammer could potentially knock this chappie off us. Or we could safety training and just try to go all in for the damage. What fun, what fun, what fun.
I'll make it happen.
I could tactical advantage this as well.
Who if not me? I'll make it happen.
My soul sings in ecstasy.
I bet it does. Dang.
It's as good as done.
When Jennifer sees heresy, she shoots and asks questions later. Ah, Cassia. Perfect. Alright,
As the Emperor commands, I act.
let's not piss around. Let's just shoot this bitch.
God Emperor, move through
We
me.
are just down to the
Fire
demon
in
nets
my
by the looks of
heart.
it.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Not quite in range.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Ooh, that could work very nicely to get him up there.
Victory is it will be done. We'll rule the stars themselves.
Don't hit the rogue trader.
Indeed. I took care of this one.
God damn it, Abelard. That was a hefty charge. And the rogue trader survived the bedroom incursion. We didn't even need to wait for everyone to get here. That's pretty nice. Stub revolver. Terrible.
I always keep my options open.
Well, 3 gear to sell. Well, thank you, random demons. That's why I'm... Yeah, it's pretty solid to survive there, wasn't it? Oh damn, we made the coercion check. Well, let's let Yearlit fail. Jesus Christ, doesn't even stand a chance. 129 damage. Yeah, see, the foe hammer is definitely going to do more than the plasma gun, because the foe hammer also gets his strength bonus, and for each enemy in there, it will stack even more. It's why the foe hammer is so good, and the plasma pistol is pretty meh because it doesn't do the area attack. So for each enemy square in it, say you got a 4-cell Aurora, it will stack your strength damage 4 times because of destroy it. Because of each enemy in it. Like I'll show you the talent I'm talking about. So this will apply to foe hammers, which is probably a bug, but crowd kill. So what this does is it does 1 plus strength bonus divided by 2. So in this case it's 3 for each enemy in the affected area. That counts every enemy tile. So a 4-celled enemy, that'll be 4 times. If you've got 5 enemies, it'll be 5 times. So this stack's really high. And it's why the offhand foe hammer is actually really effective on him. Right, really effective. On that case as well, thinking about it, do I want a shotgun on here? How are my shotguns? My shotguns, well, it's better than this, but it's not better than that. For now, I'll keep the plasma pistol. Oh, nope. We want an approach that doesn't touch those ships. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Oh, wait. That was it. It did it. Let's go do the space map. We'll probably get a random... Yep. Alright, which one's next? The depths. Hope everyone's doing well. For those following YouTube, do make sure you just pop on a like, because obviously that always helps the shit. Ah, the Nurgle encounter. Cool, cool, cool.
Keep your wits about
Those on Twitch, if you want to follow, feel free to follow. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming as soon as we get the DLC streams going. I imagine not next month, but next month we'll get all the early information. We will probably get all of the stuff probably in 2 months to get the new DLC, is what my prediction is. Oh, wait. Abelard there. Jay there. Pascal, just a little bit of cover for you, I guess. Let's see what we can do about these demons.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
It will be done. At your back and...
Oh, the double shot. Okay, okay.
It will be done.
Then, let's move Cassia up into here as well. She might actually be able to kill this one.
If I may.
Ah, close. Let's get our backline here. Okay, no, let's hit these two for the backline then. And then we can hit...
Isn't this
Let's
a
do
job for the
this.
serfs?
Then, okay, it's just these two.
I won't compromise my principles. On it. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it. You never stood a chance.
Cool, let's just spawn the rest. I always forget to swap stuff with Cassia. Yeah, you do often forget. I have to really pay attention to it at times.
I'll make it happen. It's as good as done. Who, if not
I was hoping that would do more.
I'll make it happen.
Ooh, how much time does he just take then? 65. See, it's not bad. It's just nowhere close to what the burst rifles do. Good luck trying to damage these guys. Like 3 damage coming in at Abelard. Funny.
Back and call. Victory is imminent. At your back, target well. Indeed, one fewer target. I've seen worse battles than this.
Yeah, all these shotgun chains, just fantastic.
At your back and call.
Also, get off me is so good. Alright, Pascal.
Running binary override. My vow is to serve. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Really? He couldn't see him there. Oh, no, it's because I swapped them around. That's right. Huh. Thought that would have killed him. Well, Argenta, I guess you get a free kill. There's nothing else going on here.
I'll do it.
Groovy. I think more still spawn? Yeah.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me, if you insist, Lord Captain. If I may.
At this point, it's just a killing field. Like, there's not much I need to really think about. Gee. I'd actually let Jade buff herself here.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Yep, just get a crit. Let's go.
You've got a problem? I've got a price.
Who's next in the order? Pascal. Let's
Tell
buff him.
me, and it is done.
Ooh. So we got little friends here.
Explorers know one route. Forward. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request
Ha! I was hoping they weren't going to die, actually. I wanted to take more than one shot there.
cogitation failed.
Alright, try claim. Nice. And another shot.
Messiah condemns you.
Good times. Good times. I just realised, I think I've actually taken his plasma talents when I respect him, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I'm not even using his arc talents. Alright, we are going to the world where we're going to get another plasma gun, so I can actually give Pascal one too. So I just realised I'm the only one with a plasma gun, and I've built Pascal's plasma talents, what I respect earlier.
It will be done. Victory is imminent.
Oh, he dodged?
It will
Already.
be done. Indeed. Follow my lead. At your back and call.
Temporary setback. I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable.
Alright. Do we want to overload some of these fucks?
It's as good as done. On it. Another enemy down. I'll make it happen. Who if
You definitely can kill a few, but it's just not as good as the soldier.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
And where's the last one? He's up there.
Rejoice in battle. Doubt is for the weak. Faith without.
It's like the damage on the burst fire as well. It's like per bullet is actually stronger than the plasma. Do you need Pascal in the party then? I don't really need anyone in the party. Basically, after like Argenta and Cassia and Abelard, like they are the party.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm afraid not.
Let's
I'm
buff
not
Jay because
accustomed
it's
to
funny.
being ordered around.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Alright, so backline gives us an extra one. There's actually not that many people to even kill though.
I'll do it. Doubt is guided by faith. I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Especially with Jay's Skill Monkey. Yeah, Jay's Skill Monkey just be useful. Almost nothing as good as Soldier. The Warrior and Soldier are just so much more powerful. Like it's not even funny how much they trivialize everything.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally.
It's like the amount of shit that I have to go through to try and make Operative even do anything is crazy.
I'll see. Your end was inevitable. Who if not me? I'll see to it. Another enemy down. It's as good as you never stood a chance.
It's like 100 and 122 is how much that Operative does in a single shot. But that's like, it's nothing. Like if Argenta's doing, what was it, 70 per bullet? And she's firing 16 bullets. Yeah, it's not the same. It's just not the same. Like, yeah, I get it can vary, but even if it was only 44 at the bottom end per bullet, that's still... I'm still doing a lot more with the burst. Jay also can do DPS. Not yet. She can later. Once she's got more of her Master Tactician stuff, but without Decisive Response, she can't buff and shoot, which is why I'm annoyed that she doesn't have Decisive Response. But by level 36, you can have it, and then yes, Jay can be buff/support. But she gets there. She gets there.
I always have a backup plan.
Alright, so we get to go do the next space combat. No, see, I still think Warrior's the best tier 1 because Daring Breach is just so strong. Soldier as a heavy gunner is very good, but the other ones are kind of eh. They're good, but they're eh. Like Soldier's strong, but Warrior does a lot more. About to start my first playthrough. I've been loving your guides and spreadsheets, but I'm still in choice paralysis. Yeah, it's hard. The good thing about Soldier, though, is there's only one early game Soldier, so if you don't want to overlap too much with the party, going Soldier yourself as your main character is not too bad. Might extract him. Alright, so let's save for Key of Gamma to make sure we make notes on this and how to do it properly. So, as per the notes we've made so far, which I can bring over as I read them, lance from pirates are blast, so blast with that, and the kinetic with their cannons. Artillery's like kinetic. So let's try blast going in here to see how this will do. Are there any previous playthroughs where you used Idra? I know she's your least favorite. I just don't use Idra because, well, she's shit. the thing is, no matter who you use in the party, the enemy never gets to act and can never damage you. The second you use Idra, she can cripple your whole party and get you one turn by the enemy. So I just don't use her anymore. You could make your own operative version of Idra, and it's just infinitely better because you don't just randomly suck and die. Okay, so we got 3 ships to the right. Ah, these fuckers ram you, if I remember. So we probably want to get fighters out. I remember now. Right, so we'll slightly turn them. And I also have all hands on deck. Don't think they can hit me from this angle. But just in case, we will void jump it over here a little bit. Yep, so shoot these guys. Lance us. We're pretty good at taking lances. I did so good soldier, I can't even convince myself to be a soldier. Yeah, pre-soldier since the update is very fucking strong. Alright, so first we macro, take their shields down so we can salvo. Surprised they're not already dead, but okay. Then let's get Heinrichs so we can hard turn this.
All hands prepare for acceleration.
So we can lance these ones. Just warp you. Then which side? Left side's open. But I don't really want to fly into that. Not really got much of a choice here. It was just short. It was just short. But if we reload, we can take another shot.
Open fire.
Right, fighters will finish this off. Alright, so Kiva Gamma, we want our blast shield. Keep distance. Ramming. Is that in the spreadsheet? What's that? Oh yeah, all my stuff's in the spreadsheet. I'm currently just min-maxing the space route a little bit. Because I want to basically get a guide together for space combat, just so it can stop being ass.
With the force of a supernova.
Okay. Oh, if I lower the cost of these, yep, we can do that. Let's go forwards a little bit. I really, actually, now that I think about it, do not want to get hit by the missiles. Where is that second ship? So if we go here, we can catch them. Drop fighters here to finish them off. And then I can shallow jump out of this. And I'm behind most of their stuff.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
Right, let's go here. Blast. It depends how much you care about skill checks. Unfazed downside of skill checks for some parts. It is a lot of case. Really if you care to pass them. Yeah, reloading. Some people can do that. Don't really need to, in all honesty. Like, this is a game where if you get a failure, failures are perfectly acceptable in some of this stuff. Like, there's no really big consequences to not getting checks. Right, we can save that other stuff. We can get the fighters here to do here. Then we can do a cheeky thing where they now can't move. Then we can bring the other fighters over to here and try to finish them. Fighters are very strong. They are one of the biggest secrets of space combat. Having the blast shields to double my thing against Lance has actually been really useful here. Okay, surprised these guys are putting up such a good fight here. Accidentally took out my own fighters. Smart. Launched new fighters. Right, let's fire the lance. We can go side on to shoot them as well. I don't think we're close enough to blow ourselves up doing that. But I will move here. Give us a little warp jump further away to make sure we get away from those guys, and I will reset my shields. I can even reload that, but yeah, I'm not in range. Fighters, let's bring them up here to get these guys. Yeah, those missiles can do nothing. Then... oh, actually, we can just warp turn. Boom. Easy peasy. Did our cat fix the double turns with torpedo ability? No. No, they did not. Purged by Holy Plasma. So Purged by Holy Plasma is a weaker version to make the game more challenging, but you can get inside enemies' faces and then shoot your plasmas to explode. The Sister of Battle is basically Argenta's build. That is the strongest soldier build in the game. It's not even close. Let's see. When do I take the safety training? Just to make sure that I did fully update this. Never stop bleeding. Plasma precision power. Litany of hatred there. Yeah, I guess by level 24 you can be self-destructing with it, which is pretty cool. I do want to switch actually familiar kick back to earlier. Then I'll move that second one there. Yeah, that's better. Plasma weapon expert is actually not good. What else could you take instead of that? Rapid reload, spare magazine. Yeah, either way, that'd be a better option than that. Yeah, quickly, just throw in a little update there. What's my message? Oh, Spiffing Brit. I'll check what he's up to later. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We can always do Kiva again whilst we're here. Oh, Heinrichs wants to go to Kiva Gemma. Yeah, that's fine. He can cover Jay's checks. Ooh, I just realised there's something I didn't do. There is a whole section I didn't do that I should have done. And that's to go do the Derelict Void Ship. There's a whole item I want that I didn't get, along with his sword. There's 2 items at Heinrichs I forgot to grab. I can also do the 100 Dreams crossroad on the way back. Yeah, we'll try and see if we can take out the cruiser. What's this? Been running your Lasgun Arc Militant as a merc as my heretic run. Seeing as we have 15 Lasgun on sometimes has been funny. Yeah, especially if you use the hot shot one, it's very strong. I'm only actually going to spend a point just so I can avoid a warp encounter because it just takes long. Now the 100 Dreams Crossroad, The 100 Dreams Crossroad encounter was the one that took out Remortis on the Grim Dark challenge. It was so unfortunate. Space combat really is the hardest part of any run.
I will exterminate every last one of you.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I could actually desperate measure here as well.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. If I may, if only that were possible. I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it.
That was a lot.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I will endure. I'll do it. Strike is a prayer. God Emperor, move through me.
Ooh,
Feed
probably
the
shouldn't have let
fire
them
in
touch
my
me. That
heart.
hurt.
Escape the Emperor's judgment.
They're taking a lot of damage. They're taking a lot of damage. Why are they taking so much damage? Litany of Hatred does double to demons, of course.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I'm going to the Chaos Doggo ship. I'm on my way. Well, it's a good thing I gave Argenta the toughness armor, otherwise she would have died when I did that. So, this Chaos Cruiser can be a very annoying fight if you do it wrong. Oh, wait. Make sure you're upgraded. Is it Dreadnought? It's a Cruiser or a Dreadnought, I forget which. But, so 100 Dreams Crossroad, this is going to be the one to go next. I still think... Death to the enemies. I'm not sure which shields I need for this one, actually. Because they use the Inferno shot, so is that kinetic, or is that still blast? Guess I'll find out. So, Raiders, and then we've got the Murder Class Cruiser. Plasma Battery, so what is Plasma? Don't know. We are... Guess I'll go hard right. And I mean, like, just fuck clean off, almost. If I go here, can I fire at them? No. Right. Here's what I'll do. Ah, apparently I do not have... Oh, I do have the ultimate. Okay, I won't use the ultimate yet then. I will turn around and then I'll try to see what I can do with it.
Make every shot count.
I'll turn them so they can't get us as well. he's gonna get fucked by the cruiser. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Then I want to hard turn. Blast them. Oh, fighters, fuck's sake.
Macro cannons, open fire! Let them taste our fury.
Right, so we will use all hands on deck.
Let the void sort them out. Keep up the pressure!
And we'll jump into here. Ooh. Okay, it looks like it didn't quite hit us, which is good. Then turn you. Turn us. Right, then we need to start getting these missiles to go towards this fucker. Actually, we can send one here. Ladder class is up there. Torpedoes taking double turns, because why the fuck not? Then, let's see, do I... Okay, they're not going to get to us anyway.
Helmsman, take us in.
Duration, 2 rounds plus 1 round for every 20 point. Can I find more than one of these again? Or was it... Ah! Pop out another 3 of those. Cool. Okay, that should be in range to hit him. Okay, we'll start dropping out more of these as well.
Let the void sort them out. Keep up the pressure.
Let's try to get ourselves... Ooh, we'd probably made myself a little too close to that for comfort. Yep. Okay, shields are keeping us safe, it seems. Alright, well, keep bringing the torpedoes over. It's still being really weird about how we use these.
Make every shot count.
And murder class is going to get a turn as well. Well, then we turn it. Because fuck y'all.
All hands prepare for acceleration.
Ugh, stacking fire though, not good. Did you forget to get the Fury Interceptors? No. You can't fire both at the same time.
Steady now. Just one precise hit.
No emergency beacon detected. No survivors detected.
See, they're my little interceptors. Cool. So, it does seem like blast shields is the one. So, blast shields seem fine. Blast shields. They're chaos. Okay, so yeah, that worked fine. Spam torpedoes, keep away from the cruiser. It's pretty straightforward. Do you have any opinions about a third season path being unlikely? I'm a bit disappointed. No, I think I'm ready to start moving over to Dark Heresy. Like, they've done a lot already with this. And I don't think continuing on an outdated system where the armor defense isn't the best, it's, yeah. We can come back here and defrost it. Oh, actually, can we do the frosting now? No, we need the right augers for it, and then we can do it. Okay. But no, I think going into Dark Heresy would be much better, and then focusing on that, and then do DLC for that rather than splitting. There's the derelict void ship. Another abandoned camp to do here. Ooh, okay, so after 100 Dreams Crossroad, what is on my plan for space combat? The Lotion's Passage. Could we do Systems Peculiar? Don't know. Let's find out. Alright, this is not in the correct order of what I want to do space combat, so it's going to be a bit of a test. But before I go into it, let's see if I can buy anything. I'm just ready for this DLC drop so I can start on playthrough. No release date is killing me. It's going to be 2 months. It's definitely going to be 2 months. Because it won't be next month, because that's when they're going to start putting out all the advertising, so it'll be the month afterwards. Okay, there's the dual pattern macro cannons that can fire twice. Death World war boots, don't really need that. What do I want next? Oh, there's nothing in there. Nothing. Well, I guess technically I do want to move Kazbalika up. I've got nothing to sell him. Right. Fair enough. Imagine the visual combat improvement to Dark Heresy makes it easier to focus on Delphi. Yeah, see, that's what I think as well. So no, the derelict void ship. Well, one of the derelict void ships. I've now got 2 of them. So we checked early on how to get both of them. So you get one in next one, you get a second one going back into there. I'm going back to the other derelict void ship, in order to get the gloves for Heinrichs. I just want them before Kiva Gamma. I don't need them. I just want them. 10% hit chance and crit chance, so it's pretty nice. Oh, right. This is the one trying to escape. Okay.
With the force of a supernova. Salvo! Helmsman, take us in. Make every shot count.
Well, the one trick to stopping something fly away. Get in front of it. This is why we like big range. Alright, they're about to skedaddle. They get blown up anyway.
Coordinates set.
Oh, they have torps and short-range macro cannons. They have to get close anyway. That's not smart. Yeah, being in there is really not smart.
Let them taste our fury. Last batteries. Volley.
Right, well, this was really easy to get through as well, so I'll make a note on this one that it's very easy to get through. Alright, so systems peculiar. Lock on ship with fighters, blast pirates. Cool. What do we want? Reinforced shields would probably be a good one, actually. Ah! So, silent running. When an approaching enemy ship shuts down... Cool, we can use that to act for enemies. So I'm going to take silent running. So reinforced shields, silent running. Because activating first is very, very useful. Ah, if I repair damage, I can also upgrade that. Oh, already upgraded. Upgrade. Cool. How do you feel about the Undertaker weapon? It looks so... It's terrible. It's unfortunately, it can't be used in melee, so it kind of sucks. Yeah, very poorly designed. It should have been a melee weapon, so you could charge with it, and it could have been designed for a warrior, then it would have been good, but because they designed it as a ranged weapon, so it can't be used in melee, it's not very good. Yeah, space combat is not the one.
The rogue trader descending into the abode of wretched serfs. Is it some sort of tradition? If so, then it is certainly not one my house has adopted.
I would call it wisdom. Anyone smart enough understands that they should know everything that goes on in their home, even in its darkest corners.
Error.
Oh.
Making adjustments.
One hell of a sound. This is where heretics lose Heinrichs. Yeah, such a... Oh, God, no, would never be me. Love Heinrichs. Heinrichs is my guy.
The machine god grants the insight.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Just as I planned.
Is that all the checks anymore? Why do so many people come down with me onto this
What a
planet?
peculiar thing.
Oh, spotted sun kills.
That's how it's done. Rise to the top, or
Right,
you're left in the dust.
let's go have fun with the little thing now. Examine the pit. Lean over and stretch out. Nope. Willpower. Willpower succeeded. EXP. I didn't get the option to dominate the pit. I think that's maybe Psycho exclusive. Yeah, I guess. Close enough. Got XP.
I always keep my options open.
But yeah, people definitely do that. It's possible they fixed it in a patch. I haven't got it yet, but they say strike and cleave. What not? Oh, the Undertaker. No. So it's a ranged weapon, so you can't use the fire in melee, but you can't charge with it. It's a special ability, is the attack, so it doesn't count as a melee weapon. So it can't be used with Warrior's Charge, which is why it's not a very good weapon. It's not that they need to fix it. It was just designed shittly. It's the only real way to put that. There's not a single archetype or archetypes. Yeah, there's not a single archetype that can use it well. It's just, yeah, it's designed really poorly. The idea is cool, but there's nothing that works with it. I did a whole dialogue with my priest run here. Nice. Before I sit quietly and enjoy the show, could you post a link for that wiki again? I accidentally closed that window. Oh, sure. Let's grab Adam's wiki. He's just been updating it, actually. So for everyone in chat, never use Fextra Life. Fuck Fextra Life. We hate Fextra Life around here. All my homies hate Fextra Life. Yeah, use that wiki. I'll throw in the build spreadsheet anyway. But that's, by the way, that wiki is linked in the build spreadsheet as well. It's all over my spreadsheet. Like, I do a lot of advertisement for that. Like, no, Adam, fantastic. I actually got the guy who makes that wiki into the Owlcat partner program, just so yeah, so he can help get that update of DLC 3. So his wiki should be up to date for DLC 3. Adam, good boy. We like Adam's work. Because the more Adam updates his stuff, the less I have to do. In the background, I'm also eating chicken soup because I am very ill for some reason. Don't know why. I started getting like headaches, pains, and drowsiness. Oh, did get a new tattoo though. Probably wasn't the best idea when I wasn't feeling the best, but...
See, right there. Never doubt me.
More stuff. But yeah, I want to go do Kiva Gamma because I want to get another plasma gun for Pascal because I accidentally changed his build. Yep. Level 26. At this point, we really are just leveling, and there's not much the game can do to keep up with us. It's only space combat that can really stop us here. Warrant of Rage Fire. The reason it's called Warrant of Rage Fire is it's named after the Rage Fire plasma gun, which is the end game gun for it. But yeah, we're building towards that. We don't have that yet. Abelard, level 26 on your pistol build. Athletics and toughness. Okay, so it's mostly going to be a stat level for people here. So athletics and toughness. Argenta, probably demolitions and something. Demolitions and agility. Yep, agility, cause go first, dodge things. Good. Cassia, perception and law awareness. No. Law warp, which will be useful for skill checks here. Pascal, because I changed builds without meaning to. Tech use and intelligence. And then Heinrichs, level 26. Agility and Medicaid. Medicaid will enhance his health, which is good. Yeah, his dodge. Heinrichs, there's not much that can fuck with Heinrichs at this point in the game. And I haven't even got his weapon upgrades yet. I've been corrupted by the Chaos God of EXP and loot. Yeah, oh yeah. I would only lose Heinrichs to the pit after Act 4 quest. Farming near the Infinite Xeno trophies from Drukhari completely. Oh no. I didn't realise there was an infinite Drukhari EXP glitch. Oh, no. There.
The Emperor favors me today.
Mind some perception. Yeah,
Is there money to be made?
Honestly, the fact that this section is basically Event Horizon is so fucking cool. And this was one of the first areas that I came to. Obviously after playing football, everyone did, and then we got fucked by the giant dog. Yeah, lots of fun. Lots of fun. I was hoping there'd be a lot more stuff like this when I was on my first run. Like this whole section is the exact right atmosphere for a sort of 40k game. I was hoping DLC 4 as well would add a lot more like random dungeons like this.
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart. Figuratively speaking, my cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Chaos Dog is one of the best fights in the game. I'm gonna one burst it. I'm literally gonna one burst it. It's not even gonna get a turn.
Keep my options open. Failure is just a temporary setback.
I realised after I did it, it wasn't Law Imperium I was meant to level, it was Law Warp. This place is derelict station with Xeno loots are deceptive. Yeah. And I am drinking many electrolytes in the background. I do need to... Uh-oh. He's transforming.
Rise to the top, or get left.
Serving the Inquisition means peering into the secrets of
If
humanity's
you...
foes.
So one of the secrets of doing this early is if you just pick up the Imperial Pride, you'll still fuck it up very, very nicely.
Fear is the enemy of duty. Anyone who
Fudge.
cannot overcome this weakness does not last long.
This is why
in
I'm
the
here.
Holy Inquisition.
Bip. Honestly, I forgot I hadn't done this until I realised I didn't have this.
Let us not dawdle.
God, I hate this stupid puzzle as well. No, I think that's the wrong one.
Data meditation is terminated. My frail organics required it.
I know how to take risks.
You are authorized.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
There we go. Hello, I literally just beat the game. Nice. Very nice.
The machine god grants insight.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Shit got Event Horizon. The Chaos Hardship with maybe the hardest early game fight new players beat. Yeah, like this was such a noob trap. Like, oh my god, the fact they put this right next to Footfall and you just get absolutely annihilated. Because some people didn't even do Footfall. They just leave at level 16 and don't do any of the actual stuff you're expected to do.
Nothing escapes
So yeah,
my
they
sight.
just get fucked up. I'd like games where the world is just the world and it doesn't scale to you. So, like, there are places you're not meant to go and you get punished for doing it. I like that. Other people don't like that. And yeah, at the start of every run, like, doing this before level 19 sucks. Like, you can just get fucked up so bad.
Always keep your eye on the prize. I'll make an example out of you.
Right, this whole section. Right, you there. You there. You here, I guess? Actually, no, you back here. Let's go. There. There. Don't know if I'm going to try and blast that guy.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh, do I want to send Heinrich in?
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Change my mind.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Buff you. Don't think I can destroy that, but can I
am
destroy
a navigator,
this?
not a servitor.
Yes. Now that I think about it, I probably should have taken that out.
I won't object to it.
Cool. Took that out. Oh, do I already have... Oh, I do have the Spirit Drape already. Very nice. Okay, Heinrich's fully buffed. Fully buffed, good to go.
Step aside. For the throne's glory.
So yeah, it's just turn 1 stats Heinrichs.
If I may.
Backline. I fucked up.
Me. If you
Whatever.
insist, Lord Captain.
More Heinrichs. Okay, warp stuff getting scary, so not gonna do that for the moment. 6 AP. 6 AP.
I need a foothold. Let's see to it. But of course, Lord Count.
Damage starting to build up a little bit. Oh, we want to hit with the 4.
I'm done with this one.
Nice.
Let's see to it.
Argento. Oh, I wonder if I do this, can I get round here? I can.
I'll do it. Doubt is for
We're gonna do something weird. We're gonna run all the way around. Oh, where'd her heavy gun go? Why is that unequipped? Oh no, did not plan for that. Okay. Well,
As the Emperor commands, I act.
good thing we saw it now, I guess.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Well, I'll fix that after this battle, I guess. Sometimes you wander into an area and wreck you in early mid game. Yep, that does indeed happen.
My vow is to serve. Request approved.
Do I really not have line of sight there?
Advancing. Activating sacrament.
Nice.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
The unmissable shot missing. Groovy. As was tradition.
This is favorable.
Better not be intentional.
Successfully terminated.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. I'll make another enemy down.
Then
Who if not me? It's as good as done. I'll see to it personally. On it. Who if not me?
Ah, Avalon. Here we
Will
go.
be done. My place is at the fore. Victory is imminent. Great. I took care of this one. Indeed. It will be. A tactically sound approach. I will do my you and
There it is. Oh, actually, I picked a very silly spot to swing because now I'm going to hurt my allies. You know what? We're not going to accidentally blast the team. I should have swapped to the Roxor there. That was a whip say. Do you think okay with increases the level cap for future DLCs? God no. Like that would be stupid. there's already way too much that we
Isn't
do.
this a job for the serfs?
Naturally. For the throne of glory.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Like yeah, there's really no reason for them to increase the level cap at all.
If I may. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
This minor power.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Had to check.
Let's see. Be gone.
I'll do it. Rejoice in battle!
Though it's still annoying that I lost access to my heavy bolter.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Blessed Emperor,
Oh, dang.
protect your daughter.
Annoyingly happened because I probably took a strength injury earlier and I wasn't paying attention. Where is the heavy bolter? I'm blind. There. Why can't... Oh, now she can't equip it because of that fucking strength debuff. What a slag. Alright, well, let's give her the precise bolter for now. This is why we carry secondary bolters. I can't believe she got
I
one
always
shot.
have a backup plan.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
Oh wait, no, I should have the Chirurgeon kits. Yes, I do. Ah! Who's got the highest Medicaid? No, screw that. We don't do injuries around here.
Stop squirming.
Injuries will not slow.
Damn, Tech Priest ruining my Tech Priest pre-DLC. So much Tech Priesting. Yeah, we don't care about injuries. Injuries, what are those? Mild inconveniences. Huh,
I always
triggered the
keep
trap.
my options open. Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Also, have I not given Heinrichs the inertia boots? I thought I did. Yeah, I did. Weird.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
What's Sergeant?
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. That is foolishness. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Didn't even flinch.
out is for the weak.
Right, let's get this guy off us.
Faith with none can escape the Emperor's judgment. Guided by faith.
Let's say goodbye to that Amigos. Get deleted. Yeah, the Event Horizon ship is a lot of fun. It's really cool. Is that major power? Minor. Cool. Not risky.
I won't object.
Although this major power, that is risky, so I probably won't use that one.
Naturally. Your reckoning is due.
Yep.
Get me a target. But of course, Lord Captain, be gone. For the throat. The Emperor is on our side. I won't object. I'm done with this one.
Just Heinrich's things. You major or minor? Minor. Nice.
Everyone, step aside. Naturally. Someone's death wish is mine to grant.
It will.
Oh, I still had the rock saw out. Funny. But, yeah, one turn. Yeah, the game gets very easy very quickly. With Inquisitor, there's always